This hashtag, Pray for Japan, it's all over Twitter right now. And what we've been watching over the past few hours or so, a lot of people not necessarily talking about the news in Japan, but talking about how people across the world can contribute to the Red Cross and other organizations. They're asking people to use their phones to text message so that they can instantly donate a few bucks to these charities that are trying to help folks in Japan. And something that I thought was really interesting, someone decided to take the time and translate some of the Japanese tweets that have been coming out into English so we can see what the people in the affected areas are thinking. This one I thought was particularly noteworthy. It says, "My 2-year-old was putting his shoes on himself saying, 'I'm going to arrest the earthquake.' I realized that inside a tiny body there is a lot of courage and justice. Everyone, let's stand strong and get through this." I also want to show you something that is on our website right now. And this is it's really very simple. It's just images, just still images taken from the areas that have been affected. This one happened to strike me. You can see what is happening as night falls in Japan. People who are living in these shelters right now, neighbor helping neighbor, and there's obviously a big concern for those who are sick and those who are senior citizens. And these folks are in Tamura. This is after they were evacuated from the area near that nuclear plant in Fukushima, where we still aren't exactly sure what the fate will finally be there. People who are trying to be safe and to get out of harm's way. I also want to let you know that there's a special part of our website called Impact Your World. This is the section where you can go and find out how to make a contribution to help the folks who have been affected by the tsunami and earthquake in Japan. It's also the place where we have links to Google and their person finder. And when I was talking to you yesterday, I think that we are at about 68,000 or so records, people either looking for someone or having information about someone. Look at this number now. 124,000 individual records of people trying to find other people that they're concerned about. I'm going to leave you with this last tweet, again, translated from Japanese into English for us on Twitter, and it says, "Walked for 4 hours just to get home. Everyone was walking home silently, diligently. People working at the shops were doing their job. The internet managed to hold despite of the enormous overflow. Emergency shelters were open and trains were quickly restored. What a tough country." And I think that we can all agree that Japan is doing a phenomenal job trying to put the pieces back together.